Have you ever had a dream that just stuck with you? One that felt like it meant something more? Well, today we're diving deep into the incredible world of Korean dream interpretation to look at one of its most powerful symbols, the water dream, or as it's known, mulkum.
So, I want you to think about something. What if the dreams you have every night aren't just random chaotic noise from your brain? What if they're actually a map, a detailed guide to your life's journey, your fortune, and what's really going on inside your head? In Korean culture, that's exactly what they could be.
So let's get right into the key term here, mulkum. This isn't just about dreaming of water, like a day at the beach. It's seen as this incredibly profound message from deep within your subconscious. The idea is that the state of that water in your dream is a direct reflection of your spiritual, emotional, and even your financial health.
But to really get what these dreams are trying to tell us, we first have to understand just how important water is in Korean culture. It's so much more than just an element. It's a core philosophical idea.
I mean, it makes sense when you think about it. Geographically, Korea is a peninsula, right? It's surrounded by the sea on three sides, with rivers crisscrossing the landscape, and then you layer on philosophies like Taoism and Buddhism, which have always seen water as this amazing symbol of purity, deep wisdom, and a kind of quiet, effortless strength. And this all leads to a really crucial concept called Haeryum, which means flow. The idea here is that good fortune isn't something you fight for or aggressively chase. No, it's a state you find yourself in when you're in harmony with the natural current of life. Just picture a river, flowing smoothly and effortlessly all the way to the ocean. That's the goal. That's Haeryum. So if your life is like that river, then the water in your dream is telling you how well it's flowing. And it's a really clear-cut system. As you can see, it's a tale of two waters. On one side, you've got clear water. That's all about purity, good fortune, clarity, a smooth flow. But on the other side, murky water. And that represents the total opposite, impurity, obstacles, confusion, and blockages. This really gets to the heart of it. A water dream is basically a diagnostic tool. It's like a spiritual health checkup. It's your subconscious sending you a little report card, letting you know if you're in that beautiful state of Uriam, or if, well, something's muddying the waters. Now, you might be thinking this all sounds a bit ancient and philosophical. But where can we actually see this in action today? Well, it's a huge part of one of Korea's biggest cultural exports, K-dramas. Trust me, once you see it, you can't unsee it. In K-dramas, water is practically its own character. It's this brilliant visual shortcut to a character's soul. A stormy sea might pop up to foreshadow a huge conflict, and that moment a character dreams of murky water, that's the show telling you they are in deep inner turmoil. When the water finally clears up in their dream, that's the turning point, the breakthrough. You see this all the time in those healing dramas, right? The main character is struggling with some past trauma, and bam, they have a dream of this gross, stagnant, muddy water. But once they have that moment of catharsis, their next dream might be of a clear, flowing stream. It's the director's way of telling us, okay, they're ready, they found peace, and are moving on. And this isn't just for emotional stories. It works in thrillers and business dramas too. Imagine a CEO about to launch from a huge, risky project. If they dream of a calm, clear, vast ocean, it's a powerful signal to the audience. Their path is clear and success is coming. On the flip side, a detective hitting a dead end might dream of a murky swamp, telling us visually that they are completely stuck. It's such a versatile and brilliant storytelling tool. Okay, this is all fascinating, but let's bring it back to you. What does all of this mean for your dreams? Let's get practical and walk through a simple guide for decoding what the water in your own dreams might be trying to tell you. It really boils down to playing detective with four main clues. First up, and most important, clarity. Is the water crystal clear or is it murky? Second, volume. Are we talking a little trickle or a whole ocean? Third, it's behavior. Is it calm and peaceful or is it raging and chaotic? And finally, your role. What were you doing with the water in the dream?
All right, let's start with the absolute best case scenario. You go to sleep, you have a water dream, and the water is just perfectly, beautifully, crystal clear.
This is the jackpot. Seriously. It's an exceptionally good omen. It's a sign that your mind is sharp, your plans are solid, and any little problems you're facing are going to get resolved. No sweat. It's basically a giant green light from your subconscious saying you're in the flow. Keep going.
Okay, so what about the other end of the spectrum? What happens when the water in your dream is murky, muddy, or just plain dirty?
So this is basically a big flashing warning light. It's your subconscious telling you that there's some confusion or anxiety hanging around. Maybe your path forward has some hidden issues you're not seeing. But here's the thing, it's not a prediction of doom. Think of it as helpful advice. It's a message to just slow down, take a breath, and maybe purify your intentions before you charge ahead.
Now, get ready for a really surprising one. You'd think that dreaming of a flood would be a total nightmare, right? I mean, it sounds terrifying. But in Korean dream interpretation, it can actually be an incredibly positive sign.
Here's the key. If the floodwater in your dream is relatively clean and you don't feel like you're in danger, it signifies overwhelming good fortune. It means you're about to be, and I mean this literally, flooded with wealth or fame or influence. It's a symbol of just immense, incredible abundance coming your way.
So, we've established that a good water dream is a fantastic omen. But how does it stack up against other lucky dreams, like a fire dream? Well, they're both amazing signs, but they represent two totally different kinds of success. A fire dream, a bulkum, is explosive, passionate, and rapid. It's success that arrives with a bang. But a water dream? That signifies a smooth, stable, peaceful kind of prosperity. It's all about the flow.
And there's one more beautiful layer to all this. A dream of pristine, clear water, maybe with a beautiful fish or even a dragon swimming in it, can be something called a K-Haemong. This is an auspicious conception dream, believed to predict the birth of a child who will have a pure spirit and a smooth, successful life. How amazing is that? So, as we bring this all together, let's come back to that central idea. The key is to think of these dreams not as unchangeable predictions, but as your own personal guidance system.
I think this quote just sums it up perfectly. A dream of water is a mirror to your soul and a map of your journey. It captures this whole idea so well. These dreams are a mirror, showing you what's really going on inside, and they're a map, helping you navigate your path forward.
And that's really the big takeaway, isn't it? A water dream isn't some final judgment. It's an invitation to listen to yourself. So the next time water flows through your dream, pay attention. Is it a calm ocean or a muddy pond? What is your inner river trying to tell you?